The first movement of Haydn's Sonata number 48 in C. I recommend purchasing, or at least studying, an text edition of the score, an original edition, rather than a highly edited edition. I have Henle text edition, I also have the Wiener text edition, and it's interesting to compare the articulation and the ornamentation in the two editions. They are quite different. The first movement is marked Allegro con brio, lively, cheerful, brilliant, and it's written in 2 beats in a bar, 2-2, 2 minims in a bar, not 4. So feel the pulse right from the beginning. 1, 2. We'll want lots of shaping in the right hand in the melody. Bar 1 has 3 repeated Gs. Feel the 1 and 2, strong, soft, medium. Not, we don't want them all the same. Then we have a sforzando on beat 2.5, followed by another 3 Gs. So shape them. And then the upbeat, a light upbeat at the beginning. Feel the pulse, 1 and 2 and 1, strong, soft, medium, soft, dum. And the crotchet before a rest in classical music, I feel very much should be a precise crotchet. Not longer, not shorter, so 1 and 2 and 1 and come off absolutely at the correct time. Articulation. Look at the articulation in bars 5 and 6. Those dotted quaver, semiquavers have a little line over them, slurred together. And I think to have that little tiny lift between the beats is just very characterful and exciting. How am I doing it? I'm using smooth movements, circular movements. I've got this dropping down, down, up, down, and then I think the upbeat, it's the same articulation. A little tiny lift there. Cleanly off after the crotchet at the end. So then I think, look at the first 4 bars. I think we want the same articulation, not marked by Haydn, but Haydn often didn't write everything that he wanted all the time. I would have a little lift there. A little lift. The dynamics, Haydn wrote very few dynamics in his scores. I think there's an implication that at bar 8 we need to be stronger, because the left hand, it's this busy Alberti bass, triplet bass. So I feel at bar 8 we want to be stronger. At bar 1 it's exactly the same music in the right hand, well, almost identical, but a lighter left hand. So one might choose to be piano at the beginning and then forte, where it comes, the music comes back, repeats at bar 8. Bar 8 we have these triplets, this triplet accompaniment. We need to feel the pulse. We need to give the strong, soft, medium, soft. Actually, I'm going to demonstrate from bar 13. Because we've got those rather lovely chords there. We've got a G major chord, a C major, second inversion, a G7, a beautiful little A minor chord there, just make something special of that. A little cloud comes on the horizon, a D minor, G7, and a tonic C major chord. Feel the pulse, Mr. 5, fifth finger a little bit stronger, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How to practice fast notes? Relax on a note. Make one note a little bit longer than the others. Make the second note a bit longer. Sorry. Make the third note a bit longer. Relax on it. Or one could wait on the first of each beat, the first beat and the second beat of each bar, and the others fast. So it's good to relax somewhere and then play fast. If one plays only fast, it's easy to tense up. So practice like that. Or practice staccato. For active fingertips. Then we move on to some ornaments. Let's take bar 20, the turn there. There are many different ways of performing this. First of all, the notes, one could start on the note above, so it's written on the D. One could start on the note above, the E, and I, the fingers, so that would be E, D, C, D, E. I would use the fingers 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 for the next note. So the thumb is the centre of the hand. This is Chopin's favourite fingering, having the thumb in the middle. The hand is very balanced. Or one might choose to have a 5-note ornament. Start on the D. Again, the thumb on the last D. Or one might choose to play the ornament as an upbeat just prior to the main note. Which is what the eminent musicologist and pianist Paul Badura-Skoda does on his recording. Now, this is quite a dramatic movement, and the development is as dramatic as anywhere. We have sforzandos, we have probably use of pedal, we have octaves in the left hand, we have diminished sevenths, we have a Neapolitan sixth, we have a chord with an added, a flattened ninth, pauses. It's all lots of devices for making the music sound exciting. So let's exaggerate those. Let's take, if I go from bar 79, we have these sforzandos on the offbeat, on beat 2.5. 1, 2. Use a bit of pedal on the sforzando. Then we have some octaves in the bass. Then a diminished seventh here. Then a long-held pedal chord. So we'll probably use some pedal with those octaves. arpeggio, tempo primo. And a long pause before we go into the recapitulation, which is in C major, just as we expect it to be. It's an octave lower than at the beginning. At the beginning we're up here. We're now a little bit darker in colour. I suggest we probably want to play a sforzando there. It's not marked in the music, but I think we need that. Now it's all completely normal, but listen. What does Haydn do? He suddenly takes us into C minor, the tonic minor, which is quite a long way from C major actually. 3 flats in the key signature, very dramatic. And although we're on this triplet bass, which normally would be played quite softly, I think we start off very, very strongly, especially on the C. So don't do a crescendo in the bar before. Keep it all soft and innocent, and then it's a sudden surprise. Diminished 7th, D minor, and there we are on G, which is our dominant of C major, which is just where we should be, leading into the second subject in the recapitulation. Then just leading into the coda, we have this dramatic diminished 7th chord with a pause, and you could roll that chord if you choose, and then just back to the beginning, piano, really soft. Again, a little sforzando on the top note, which isn't marked. Then it goes forte, Haydn marks it forte, and then he marks it piano in bar 164, and I suggest one might want to use the una coda just to make even more contrast as you get towards the very end. So you can have the una coda. Then he marks it forte. How do we want to play those last 4 chords? Yes, they're all marked forte, but we're not going to play them all forte. I suggest we're stronger, perhaps forte, mezzo piano, mezzo forte, piano.